Yo, so check this out. If you're watching this coin right now, as you can see, the shit's dead. I'm just doing this video for YouTube and my Pumpfun coin that I just fucking destroyed. I want you guys to hold on real quick and get this message. It's quick. I promise you, it's going to be worth your fucking while. I'm doxed. I'm going to show you how this is done. How this chart that you're seeing, hopefully you're watching this on Pumpfun right now, how it happened. Let me show you how to do it, guys. Check this out.
I got money, I was in the trap kicking doors, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook niggas up like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to Magic or Honest, I'm just being honest. I keep a stick or a blicky in case it gets sticky, I'm just being honest. She know that I'm with it, I'm having this chicken, this trick, and I'm just being honest. Who really getting it, be honest? Hey, posture be giving, be honest. She real like a pint, I got rats in the bank, and these bitches be hooked like phonics. I up in my rank, cause I got niggas spank, niggas shh, death for this on them. I think these niggas forgot where I came from, cause I got matching the matching with lake fronts. I pull up Porsche, I think I'm Jane Bond. Bitch, I got torches, this shit look like crayon. Turn into smokers, no bygone, no bygone. Niggas be biting, they biting like Tyson. Niggas got sticks, got glocks, we ain't fighting. Start up a war, then start up a riot. Shoot at the club and then shoot at your partner, then shoot at your block and then shoot at your house. Feeling like Bobby, this my put right good up. I catch her out, cut his tongue out his mouth. I go to Saudi, they send the jet and 2 million to hear the words come out my mouth. Go on my thing, bitch, I'm from the south. Fuck around and die, trying to get you some clout. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Can I give a little public service fucking announcement? Okay, first thing first, let's just be fucking honest. Number one, if you're a trader, you're going to lose 99% of the time. Number two, if you're a trader, you're going to lose 99% of the time. One last thing. If you're a trader, you're going to lose 99% of the time. I will show you how to do a legit project in 4K. How to titillate the belief mental key system of traders to either ape or hold because of a narrative without full LARP. The only way to do this, first and foremost, is to have access to market manipulation software such as Frogwiftools and bundlers and sniping tools such as Kinesis. Not only with these tools does it take for you to make money, but it takes strong narrative. 7 days ago, I embarked in showing the world how you can take a random piece of art, whether it's from you or it was not, it's unique. I did a case study for educational purposes only in regards to Deadpool. You've been seeing it on my channel. You've been seeing me shill it. You've been seeing me advertise. You've been seeing possibly it live streamed on Pumpfun. Now, what I did is I bought the floor. Not only did I buy the floor, but I was able to do this and literally capitalize off of 57% owned of the contract without anybody ever knowing. This took time. This took strategics. This took preservation. But at the end of the day, it made fucking profit. I'd like to thank, first of all, the good folks at Kinesis for helping me with this process, because without them, I couldn't have done this as well. I'll get into that later in the video. I also want to thank the good boys at Frogwiftools. That's Frog with an F. Frogwiftools. A serverless bundler company that has essentially defined things to the next level. I'm going to go into detail with that as well. Usually on YouTube, you're seeing things of people doing what they call rug pulls. I call this a transfer of wealth. I say if you put together a project that is not cloned, paid decks, advertised properly, and made profit, but the volume seems not to shift your way, why would you spend time and not profiting? You did everything was right. You didn't clone anybody else. You simply profited. I like to show you my chart. Voila. As you can see right here, clear as day, I have successfully bought the floor, and I'm going to show you where I bought the floor and how I bought the floor and what happened. I used this tool here called Frogwiftools to do it, and I also used Kinesis, which is actually located right here. If I refresh here, it should say 0, or else I need to collect some cash. No, but all seriousness, right? I got $50 I could send to myself. Let me go ahead and send that while we're at it. All right, done deal. Boom. Let me kind of show you, first of all, how these two worlds work, okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this specific video streaming on repeat on the exact coin that you're seeing here, so that you cannot be foolish and be like me and take advantage of profit, and how to do it what some might say the right way rather than the cruel cloning of clones. But hey, how you make your fucking money is how you make your fucking money, okay? Let me break it down to you in 4K and how these two ecosystems became the most powerful thing that you could probably ask for. Now, full disclaimer here, right? They're two different worlds, okay? Two fucking different worlds. Now, what I mean by that is simple. The Kinesis side doesn't require you to have any type of RPC nodes. It doesn't require you to have, literally, it's a standalone login, plug and play. You can be literally on a cruise ship doing bundled snipes, selling from multiple wallets, using a mixer that is very fast and efficient. And not to mention, the wallet management system is remarkable. Let me kind of give you a slight understanding on how to use that just real quickly. Right here, I have multiple wallets I've created. To create a wallet is very simple. You simply click on new group, and then from that point on, you can actually create yourself a wallet. Or, sorry, a group of wallet for that matter. Not a wallet, a group, my bad. But with this, you can go in there, you can simply click on import. You can import your private keys of your previously existing wallets. I particularly, however, go to the plus and go to withdrawal, and then plus. And when it comes down to it, distribute. And what I do is I place in my distribution key after I've imported, just like I showed you there, how you can import wallets, imported it in there, and then using the Insight Bypass X, right? You can simply do a quick add, and for example, if I wanted to do, let's say 11 wallets and they all have 2 Solana, boom, it'll let me know I need to at least have 22 Solana locked in this bad boy in order for me to, for this mixer to take from the actual wallet. Now, this is the good thing and the bad thing, when I be completely frank and honest with you. The good thing is that this is a very fast system. It works really nice. However, it's currently a little bit limited to the power that it can do, depending on what you want to do with it. Now, there's always room for improvement. So what I do is I like to essentially hybrid the situation out, and I actually use Frogwiftools. Now, just to give you another disclaimer as well, by using specifically Kinesis, you are theoretically giving your private keys to a particular person, and not saying that they're going to rug you, but at the end of the day, we're only human. This is something that you need to be aware of, whether you're using a Telegram bot, whether you're using a website. Particularly, there's pros and cons to this. However, you do get the leisure of not having to pay for, again, a dedicated node, RPC, the fastest things of Blythe. Sometimes these monthly costs can be just as much as the losses. So it really helps to understand, leverage here, right? Or on the other side, we have Frogwiftools. This is a full standalone system, no server-side help, specifically just bare bones. Okay, that means that you do need to have a good system. You need to have something hopefully close to Solana, so that way you can get fast transaction speeds. We'll talk about things such as Asherlane, Jito, and things of that nature in my course, because this is all about the Warren.Guru course here. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, this is your standalone system. Now, I've already created this particular, token here, and I was able to, as you could see on the actual boards, well, extract quite a lot of dollars out of this thing. Let me walk through play from play as far as how the freaking floor was built. Let's kind of dive into this real quick, okay? So the first thing I did is I did a dev buy and immediately did 2 cells. Shout out to John, because actually John in the Kinesis group is kind of giving me this method. Matter of fact, in my blueprints, I have this method here actually called John's Kinesis method right here. No cap, I'll bring it over a little bit here because you can see. And that's one of the things I love about Frogwiftools too, is the fact that I can create blueprints that have it basically automate for me, and kind of not have to worry about quote-unquote skill issues, just for the fact that it's a blueprint that has already been created. That blueprint, and I'll show you a little bit about it. Let's go into one of my other blueprints here, like for example Sniper Lure. I have multiple wallets already predestined with volumes and delays set to them, along with a bulk sell, and it gives me a profit measurement. So as soon as the entire system notices there's a specific profit, it'll boom jerk out. A good way to lerp in different type of snipers and make profit. But that's a whole nother episode, and that's a whole nother course when it comes down to my courses. But I used a method that was given to me, shout out to John, and then essentially when that had happened, the floor started to grow. Now this all is me, to be completely frank and honest with you, okay? I needed to build a floor that looked somewhat organic, but yet wasn't crazy, and it is what it is. You don't want to have a chart where you just see it completely just slandering down, because that tells everyone that you pretty much own the fucking chart, even if Bubble Maps is clean. So you want to keep it up above ground, if you can. From that point on, it was about me buying slowly but surely the entire floor until I had enough, at least 55%. So what I did is I took a good maybe 12 hours, to be completely frank with you, to do so. And before I did that, I did not even stream. I did not advertise. I did not pay decks. I simply ate the floor up quietly, just so that way it can essentially feel like a very organic buy situation, because this time stretch does definitely matter. Now, from that point on, I did a bullish buy here and essentially did a couple of different sells. This is all me. This is all artificially me. And then essentially at the 19,000 point, did a couple big buys and left it there, 22,000. And then from there, it was like I was at 55% supply. It was time for me to advertise and fully go into live stream mode and advertisement. So that's what we did. That's why you see the archive data below. Again, this is going to be restreamed on Pumpfun as like an advertisement to Warren.Guru, the courses. So hop in, get educated. This is 4K teachings. So once we sat here at 22K, mind you, this is July 16th at 7:51. We started, however, July 15th, which is literally a day beforehand. A lot of data here. A lot of people don't expect someone to be manipulating the market for that long and that low key undercover. With that being said, I went ahead and set it for 22, and then from there started to promote. And the promotion came, and I wanted to make sure I got my all-time high when I got my all-time high. I think everything you see from this point on, from this little portion right here, all the way up is literally organic buys, whether it be from shilling, whether it be from people watching the movie or something that titillated their brain, was like, oh, this is the one and only shot. That's the real deal, right? The real thing that I need to tell people at the end of the day, and this is the realest thing I could tell you, really, at the end of the day, is this. No matter what you have in front of your eyes, right, there's only a certain time until it becomes not hot anymore. And that could be in the eye of the beholder, which is the person who created it. Now, I created this movie 10 months ago. I understand that AI has come from a long way, and I understand the movie is probably funny to people, and it could probably be seen as something that they could hold on to. Now it's the only thing that needed to happen in order for you to profit. This is, again, ladies and gentlemen, PvP at its ultimate finest. However, you have to understand the mental psychological in this, and no one's going to teach you this for face value like I am. Again, check out warren.guru. So let's get back into it, okay? Everything here, like I said, is organic buys. And at that point, we're 7 days into the game, as you can see, 7 days. And I'm still live streaming the movie because it's cool. But in all reality, people, cool shit does not equate to high market caps. I learned that the hard way. You can see it in things such as the guy who said 1,000,000 times pump, when the market cap crashed all the way to 300, 200, to even 100 to now, dead. To certain things that even come in, from different celebrity metas to even shit. You name it. Everything has a lifeline, but at the end of the day, most of these lifelines are literally already dead before you even see them. And that is the reality. Now, the people, however, that are smart, they might be doing psychological swing trading. They might be going in maybe at 22,000, selling at maybe 37 to make some profit. Who knows? That's the game we play. However, it's up to me to show you in 4K again how to do this with over 80 wallets, and to do it silently to the point where no one's even saying shit on the charts. Everyone thinks it's an organic grown chart from the start. So, with that being said, I want to introduce you again to my world. This is the world of bundling. This is the world of mass sniping. This is the world of profitability. With use of Kinesis and the use of Frogwiftools. And let me give you a little bit of a picture of how and why I use both of these. Kinesis was perfect for me because it allowed me to essentially have a tool that was very, very fast in mixing. I did, however, bite the bullet when it came down to trustworthing someone else with my PKs in the process of doing this type of play. But the mixing experience is phenomenal. And until I get that type of nice workflow when it comes to Frog, though Frogwiftools does have a good mixer, I feel currently at the moment Kinesis is the best in the game. It's probably, honestly, and I believe even one of the members, John at Kinesis, will say, it's why people are paying that price to be in that group and be able to print the way they are printing. As simple as that. But with that being said, I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice. I'm simply a guy that wants to show you how to print money in 4K 101. I've printed for a lot of students. I have a Discord, by the way. My Discord is currently sitting over almost 2,000 people. And I'm super excited of getting it off the ground with you by just simply going to what? Look on my website. I want you to check it out. warren.guru. Simple setup here. We got crypto tools by the course. If you're interested in being titillated with my films, then go ahead, check out my AI films. Join the Discord, though. And I got some free tools for you as well. And then meanwhile, stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Ciao.